It's your girl T here, back with another inspired video. It's Friday. We're living our best lives out here because we're tea timers. Our affirmation of the day is has always been easy for me. Love has always been easy for me. We're tea timers. Love has always been easy for us. I wanted to give you guys a different perspective on the way you look at no contact with an SP. By no contact, I mean they've ghosted you. They are not in contact with you. You hear crickets. There's no interaction between you and your SP in the 3D. I remember with my SP, I totally manifested a whole situation with a 3P to the point of marriage between them, and it played out exactly the way that I had been rehearsing in my head. I did it over and over and over. This is before I knew about manifestation. I rehearsed every single step of what would happen between them, and it happened exactly the same way. I remember manipulating the 3D, having conversations with him where I would beg him to stay. I would plead with him. Why are you choosing them? Why aren't you choosing me? We've all had situations where we manipulate the 3D. We try and hold conversations with our person and try and ask them in so many ways, shapes, or forms. Try and do no contact with them. All those sort of things to try and get their attention and make them have us feel chosen, have us feel prioritized, have them make us feel something. This is not the ideal way to get what we want. When we are playing out negative scenarios in our head, they're going to manifest. When we're fighting with people in the 3D, hoping for change, that's just going to create more of that same situation again and again and again. We have to create from within to see without. So I was thinking about no contact, and it's almost a blessing in a sense when you have no contact, because I can tell you this: when you're in no contact with your SP, you have the creative freedom to create whatever scenarios you want with them. You don't have feedback from them, so it's just you against yourself. You can create them in a way that is so aligned to you. You can imagine them saying things to you that you might not be able to focus on when they are actually interacting with you. It gets sticky when they're interacting with you because you finally manifested them and they come back and they're giving you the conversations that you wanted to hear, but then there'll be a snag in the road where they'll start playing out the old scenarios. And the tendency for most of us is to start out strong, affirming what we want. They come in affirming a little less, and then when we see them acting up in the 3D, we start interacting and manipulating the 3D, and we forget to affirm anymore. Whereas with no contact, we have the whole world in front of us. We don't have that constant interaction with our SP, so we can create what we want. We have time to focus on journaling. We have time to focus on inner conversations with them. And it gives us more time to play out the situation the way that we want it to be, as opposed to the way it was coming in. So when you guys are in no contact with your SP, instead of saying a couple affirmations for 2 days and then looking at the 3D and hoping they contact you, use this time to really finesse what it is you want out of a relationship, how you want them to be showing up for you, how you want them speaking to you, what your relationship looks like, what you think they think of you, fine-tuning that. And just taking this time to work on yourself as well. How you view love, how love views you, how you see the world through your eyes, how the world sees you through their eyes. Really fine-tune how things look to you and from people looking in at you, so that when your SP comes in, your rules are already secured. Your love language has already been secured with them. The way you want them to show up has already been secured with them. What does this look like? I'll give you a quick sample. So when you wake up in the morning, you wake up, your SP's nowhere to be seen in 3D, you look over, hey babe, it's nice to wake up with you in the morning, and you hear them say something along the lines of, I love you, you look more beautiful in the morning than you look all day. And then you affirm, my SP loves me. It's so nice that I get to wake up beside them every day. They show up as the best person every single day. I love the fact that we talk about our day before we even get out of bed. You go, you make your breakfast. You're making breakfast. Let's say you want to lose weight. Oh, every time I eat, I get skinnier. Every time I eat, I get my abs get more defined. You're cooking your food. You go throughout your day, you do your journaling. In your journal, you would write your mini manifestation list. Someone's going to buy me a free cup of coffee today. Someone's going to shoot me a good text. Somebody it's going to give me an unexpected $100. You list it out in your journal. This is my routine that I'm just sharing quickly with you. And then you go throughout your day. Somebody at work triggers you. They say something to you, and you usually would internalize it as, you're being a total, you don't like me. You're showing me that you don't like me. Instead, let's say they say, oh, your hair looks ugly today. They say that. What you're going to say in your mind is, thank you. You're so nice to me. You're always complimenting me. Girl, I really appreciate you. I love that you're so nice to me. You go throughout the day some more. You see a couple holding hands. That's so cute. I love it when me and SP do that together. That's so cute. They remind me so much of me and SP because we do that all the time. I miss him. Oh, look, he's texting me. He really is me pushed out. And then towards the end of the day, you do your journaling, same routine. I love today. I love that SP was so good in communicating with me today. We had such a beautiful day together. He's so kind to me. He always shows up with presents. I love that he brought me my favorite Starbucks. You do this right before bed. You start getting into a drowsy state. You affirm yourself to sleep. I love that I have a beautiful relationship with my husband. I love that everybody at my work is so kind to me. My bank account is so full. I looked at it all day today, and every time I checked my bank account, it got higher and higher. I always have a minimum balance of $5,000. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody, for always blessing me and making my days better and better. See that? A little sample of how you would play out your day when you're in no contact, or just in general. I do that every day, no matter what my status is with SP. I just wanted to remind you guys, everything is the way you think it is. Everything looks the way you think it looks. So we can look at something and use it to our advantage, or we can look at something and say it is a negative thing. I look at no contact as a beautiful area for you to really be creative and figure out what you want your reality to look like for you. If you guys have questions, I love your questions, do so below. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Friday. Bye.